Right now, somewhere in the world, a woman lies awake thinking about a man she hardly knows. Not fantasizing in the romantic sense, not even obsessing in the way friends would recognize. Her logical mind insists it makes no sense at all. Yet her inner world has been hijacked. He saw something in her that even she had never admitted to herself. Carl Jung wrote about the shadow self, the hidden aspects of our personality we suppress because they don't fit the image we want the world to see. What he didn't fully explain is how certain people can see directly into those shadows and reflect them back, awakening a version of us we didn't know existed. That's the forbidden secret. Not forbidden because it's wrong, but because it's uncomfortable. It reveals the gap between who we pretend to be and who we truly are. The men who understand this don't just attract women, they leave an imprint that makes them unforgettable. They awaken a psychological response so powerful that even independent, rational women find themselves checking their phones, replaying moments, and thinking about someone they've only met briefly. This happens through three forces. 1. The shadow mirror effect. Every woman carries a hidden self locked away by society, family, and her own defenses. This shadow holds the parts of her personality she's never expressed, the selfishness, the hunger for danger, the attraction to chaos, the moral ambiguity. Most men appeal to her persona, the acceptable self she shows the world. But the unforgettable man responds to her shadow. When she makes a cutting remark, he doesn't flinch. When she shows selfishness, he sees it as human. He reflects back her hidden self without judgment, and for the first time, she feels fully seen. This creates cognitive dissonance, forcing her to reconcile who she thought she was with who she might actually be. That tension becomes obsession. 2. The psychological void. Everyone carries psychological voids, empty spaces where unlived experiences should be. For many women, this means suppressed spontaneity, silenced intellectual aggression, restrained emotional intensity, or ignored moral complexity. The unforgettable man doesn't fill these voids with what he gives. He fills them by embodying what she suppressed and giving her permission to embrace those hidden parts of herself. Around him, she feels like more of herself than she ever has. That experience becomes addictive, because it isn't about him, it's about who she becomes when she's with him. 3. The paradox of indifference. The less a man needs validation, the more magnetic he becomes. True attraction doesn't come from trying to please, it comes from complete outcome independence. A man who remains himself regardless of her reactions triggers deep fascination. His stability in the face of her emotional fluctuations makes him rare, and rarity creates value. This is not a tactic. It only works when indifference is genuine, born from a life filled with purpose and self-possession. That authenticity is irresistible, because it's what she secretly wishes she had herself. In the end, the goal isn't to make someone obsessed with you. The goal is to become the kind of person worth being obsessed with. When you embody authenticity, depth, and self-possession, fascination follows naturally.